Hello everyone and welcome back to Scrolls, where today we are on the test server looking at my weird miracle gruel thing. I don't know what to call it. It's just a weird mashup of scrolls, I guess. But yeah, apparently you guys like it. I don't know why. You say it's very creative. Yeah, I suppose it is. In terms of its viability, uh, no, it's not going to work. Not this version, anyway. I think if there's anything in the rest of the 24 scrolls that are yet to come out which can help this deck, then great. Something like Draw a Lingering Spell sort of scroll, that'd be great. In energy, preferably. Which would make sense because they haven't got one. Like Ivy equals in growth, summons is an order. So Draw a Lingering Spell in energy would be quite good. There's one in decay, but you know, it does something else as well, so it doesn't count. But if that scroll existed, I think this deck could become viable. As it is, it relies on so many parts to be in your hand. It's very hard to do. Yeah, turns take forever. But when it works, you feel very happy. So as you can see, I've changed the deck quite a bit. Actually, I've changed it into a more creaturey version. Added like hide smugglers and a random 3-drop. I can't remember what it was. Just so I can have something to do because I can't find my hand being too full to sack the scrolls. That's the problem. Because if your hand gets too full to sack the scrolls, you can't find the right pieces. So to counter that now, I don't really suppose I've added anything. I've just kind of maximised on all the components the deck needs. So we've got all full Scavenger Constructs and Animover. Full deck of guidance. I've added Monstrous Brood as another way of setting off all your creatures to draw cards and ramp. Which is why I also got Beast Rat. You may think, why have you just got Beast Rat? It works with Rat King, so more the same things, more for Monstrous Brood. You're happy with that. And yeah, as a person, apart from that, it's the same thing. Added Spark as well, just as something to do to clean your hand. Remove something on the board, that's an early threat. And yeah, it's working alright. I would say I'm winning about 30% of my matches right now. 30 to 40, which I guess isn't bad, but it's against the hard AI, and that's nowhere near consistent enough. So I'll show you in the sample game now. We'll see how it goes. See, plenty of games there. Not spectatable. I don't want people to know the secret tech. So we've got a hand here of double Grave Gruul. You need Grave Gruul to actually make this deck go off, so we can keep this hand. We've got Skull Shrines as well, which is nice, so we're going to get rid of a Grave Gruul. And hopefully, my opponent doesn't get off to a too fast a start here. I mean, this deck's great against control decks. They won't stand a chance at all. Something like Mono Energy Structures, you're going to win. Go draw, GE, that sort of thing. You're going to win because you have enough time to ramp up and get there. But in decks where you're being faced, you're having pressure put on you, it's going to be hard. But we've got a Spark here. Get rid of Monstrous Brood. And play the Spark or the Skull Shrine. I'll play with Skull Shrine. Just so we can get resources going so we can sack the scrolls. And I could always Spark this next turn. Oh my Vator. What is this? Okay. We get the Scavenger Construct now because we sacked a Monstrous Brood, we sacked a Nehugeddon. So I think next to Milan Scavenger Construct. Another Skull Shrine Formation Construct. Next we'll play the Spark and Formation Construct here. We're looking for quite a few components. We still need I forgot what it's complete, the lightning thing chest. Lightning chest, there you go. Got one. We don't need more Skull Shrines. I think this is going to be a Spark Skull Shrine turn this, and then we'll lightning chest next turn. What do I want to spark? I could spark this, but I think the Ancestral Totem could do more damage because the best one could come in to take out this. So we'll do that and then Skull Shrine. It's important to play the things before you play Lightning Chest, just because you want the resources to keep coming up. Otherwise you'll be wasting them. So if you play Lightning Chest and then play Skull Shrine, you're using up resources, which isn't good. Sack the scrolls. Lightning Chest will burn. I think we'll burn here actually. Then look to sack the resources next turn. We've got a Budding Retreat, which is nice. We don't really need the Budding Retreat as much. Right, so we're definitely sacking that next turn. So we've got a few resources from it. This all counts. Yeah, so Lightning Chest. Monstrous Brood we can sack here. Right, so we're on 8 resources now, we're gaining 4 turn, which is stable. I'd say we have about 4 turns to live at this rate. Maybe 5, depending if he gets something horrible down. Well, we've only got 3 turns anyway, just because of this. Power Trip. Right, that'll give me some more resources and draw a card. We get a Spark, so we can slow my opponent down, which is nice. We don't need the Budding Retreat here. We're going to have resources. It's a question of like finding a Rat King and Scavenging Construct right now. Slow my opponent down with a Spark. I don't think 2 resources are going to do too much of a difference here. We've got Sleep Moratum as well, or how to pronounce it. That just allows me to find pieces out of sacks, like get an extra neck again, Monstrous Brood, or the Grave Gruul, or anything we sacked earlier on. It's like if I'm desperate, I can go and search for that and see if I can find a Scavenger Construct. We'll get rid of Steam Mortarium here. See if I can pronounce it correctly this time. Power Trip into Beast Rat. We've got a burn, which I think I will use because I need to try and find a Rat King here. Rat King will be the best draw. We will get rid of the Mangy Wolf, just because that's adding damage here and it will be doing damage next turn. Yeah, Sister Fox. We've got draw, 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 bit of ramp, but we're only going to be on 25 resources next turn. So it's going to be close. Unless we draw another one of these, we might be in trouble. So I could last another turn if I get a Lightning Chest. We get Necrogeddon. We can't sack for scrolls, so basically we have to go for it now. We will start by getting rid of I think maybe I Grave Gruul here and then sack for scrolls. It might be better. If I sack for resources, it's not getting me much. So we'll play the Grave Gruul. So we're on 24 wild. This is it. So we are wanting to play Budding Retreat first, just so we gain some resources back. So we'll play the Sister of a Fox, go down to 20. Get a Power Trip. That's a bit useless right now. Sister of a Fox again, down to 19. Conduit. We'll sack the Power Trip. I could play it and go up to 6 energy. But kind of all in here. Actually, I think Formation Conduit's just useless, so we'll sack that. Get a Watcher and a Beast Rat. Okay, we're not going to play Watcher, even though we'll start doing damage. We just want to try and survive here. So we're going to play the first also. We find a Rat King. Now we're just lacking Scavenger Constructs here. So I think we go Rat King. Play the Watcher. We can use this as a source for Animover, as awful as it is. We'll play the Beast Rat here, and another Beast Rat. We'll go Monstrous Brood, and get some resources out of that, I think. Save Necro again, because we'll need more resources we can get. Burn Sister of a Fox. Guess we go Sister of a Fox. So I can wipe his board with just a Necrogeddon. We can't forget that. I've got a Lightning Chest to recover, I've got a Power Chip to still recover. So if I Necrogeddon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I can get 8 creatures on the board and Necrogeddon, that's still fine. I can still Lightning Chest as well, which is not bad. So I think we're out of draw options. I could burn. but I want an echo gun, so we'll go Beast Rat into Lightning Chest, into Necrogeddon, reset the board, and go again next turn, I guess. This is a rare luxury. Go. I've still got Breakable in my hand as well. Might have been a good idea to play the bird there, actually. I forgot about that. I forgot that I'd get resources from doing that again. Okay, so on 4 energy, we've got a Rat King. That's not bad. We don't need Budding Retreat, we want to gain resources here. We need to try and get up to about 20 before we die, and that's going to be hard. Power Trip. Another Rat King. We'll get rid of the Rat King here. We don't need 2, we need 1. Animover. So can I go off this turn? Down to 11, down to... Stay on 11. Down to 9, 8. It's a bit risky, I think. Can I just pass here? If he... depends if he's got some sort of rallying thing or maybe a God Hand. If I give up 4 here, then I'll be up to 14, which I think is fine. So I think, yeah, we will burn here. We get a Conduit, which is safe to play because we can sack it next turn for 3 damage anyway. So we'll just play that down here. Okay. So actually, we're still in this game. Another Lightning Chest. I don't think I can hold on for another turn after this, so we're just going to sack it. Get another Scavenger Construct. Okay. Yep, pass. God Hand. Ah, haven't we? So we were close. We were probably 1 turn off there. I could have tried to have gone for it, but I think we wanted another chance. We'll try one more game. See if we have any better luck. Shots. Yeah. Mulligan. Not the most exciting hand. We'll keep the Formation Conduit, obviously. Budding Retreat we don't really need, so we'll get rid of that. You can use Budding Retreat just to keep your resources if you start at like 20. But if we're able to get to like 40 with Formation Conduits, we're going to be happy. We'll get rid of Monstrous Brood, because effectively we've got 6 ways of destroying things, so we can get rid of that next. Between Necrogeddon's Monstrous Brood, and I guess you can count that 5 cost decay thing as well. Another Lightning Chest is interesting. Do you know what? We're going to go with just a huge Lightning Chest, get up tons of energy. If I can get all this going very early, it's going to be great. Could burn here, but sod it. I'm just going to sack resources next turn. Play out a Lightning Chest. Against energy especially, they're not going to be able to rush me down as fast as, say, Growth can. Go away. Okay, so we're gaining 5 energy a turn. We're currently on 8, so next turn we're going to be on 13 plus 2, so we're going to be on 15 energy next turn. We'll sack the Spark. Power Trip, because it's free, and play a Lightning Chest. Okay, so this is a terrific start. Now we have 6 turns to find all the pieces we need. Which may not sound like a lot, but because we're going to have so many resources, we don't really need as many of the pieces as necessarily in the last game. And we are drawing lots of cards. We're drawing 3 a turn. So get those Sister of the Fox here. Another Lightning Chest. Why not? We'll do a Spark as well. So let's just slow them down. So now we've got 9 turns. Don't think it will last that long. I think it's been more a case of how quickly these cannon automatons destroy us. But yeah. We shall see. Budding Retreat we don't need. We don't need all the resources. Spark. Nope. I think if something like Versal Soul was in energy, then this deck would work. The problem is that all the drawing spells we have in the deck are not in energy, so we have to Gravegraw and commit before we can do anything. I'm going to Skull Shrine here just because it will give us resources back, and I want to clear my hand. I make it, I have one more turn left. Ooh, we might do it. I think we need a budding retreat very quickly, but we might be able to do it. So if I could find a budding retreat here, that'd be excellent. I could play this. Yep, we can just use resources for the Necrogeddon, so fine. Get a Monstrous Brood. We'll take that. That'll work really well with Rat King here. So we'll go Rat King. Annie him over. Move the Sister of the Fox out of the way. Go Rat King again. So we'll be down to 11 and we'll draw 6 here. We get the budding retreat, so that should be it. We have successfully gone off, as we're saying. Right, so we can budding retreat now. Play the Rat King. That'll take us down to 7. And now I'm gaining resources every single time I Necrogeddon. We've got another Necrogeddon in the hand. Put me up to 10. Good. Now I just need to find my one Watcher. I've got it. And now I can start winning. Still got to be careful because we do actually need resources, so I don't think I'll watch it yet, just because we do want to still find ways of drawing cards. So, Sister of a Fox here. Yeah. Another Animover. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, now I can afford to Necrogeddon and then next so we can watch it, because we draw 12 cards here. We should find a Monstrous Brood or Necrogeddon. We've got 2 Monstrous Broods, another Necrogeddon. Perfect. So I could actually, another thing is, if you can just power chip in this sort of deck, and that'll get up to 9 energy. Then you can Gravegraw again, just as a way of building resource up. So I was, in one game I was down to 3 wild. I thought, oh, I'm dead. Then I power chipped, got up to 9, whatever it would get me up to. And then I played Gravegraw, and then I could play Necrogeddon again. So now we get to play Watcher. I'm afraid it's a long time to win here. So a Monstrous Brood. Actually, no, we're Necrogeddon first. We draw 10, deal 10 damage to our adders. Look at my hand. One Monstrous Brood again. One Monstrous Brood. One Monstrous Brood. One Necrogeddon. Oh no, I've won apparently. Good. Don't need to Necrogeddon. And we'll see how fast the animations go off. Noticing down here how many cards I've got in my deck. So yeah, this deck is extremely hard to play. Not viable. But if you want to have a go, you're more than welcome to. This is as far as I've got. And I guess it's quite neat in its own form. I've now got no cards in my deck. As I said numerous times, it just has so many necessary pieces. So we'll see what comes in the rest of Echoes. There we go. Is that it? Hey! Draw my Monstrous Brood. So if you can think of a better name than like Miracle Gruel, I think that's what Holofoil deemed it. Please let me know. Maybe something with monstrosity but quite good, or Lightning Chest, I don't know. Just to show you the deck again, I have put it in Scourge as well. That's going to be in the description below, as opposed to the description above, which doesn't exist. So the plan is Lightning Chest, Skull Shrine, Power Chip, Formation Conduit, get lots of resources. Grave Gruul, draw lots of cards, get a Watcher down, win with a damage off Watcher. What could be easier? Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.